pick me to do the
religion.
thing.
Rocky, do you
I
not
was
hear him?
just I was just texted by my boss, but I'm here. But I am. We're live. Go.
We are live. Um, this is episode 56 or 7 or so.
It's 56.
56. And who's gonna do our recap?
I think Balsar should because he's so focused right now.
Yeah, I'm not focused on that though.
And I already told you I'm out of it. So there's not a chance. I don't have
Yeah, I
it.
have a holy symbol, so
And it looks like F10 is once again it's the famous, amazing, most loved barbarian of all
That's
time,
right.
who's also somehow a secretary.
That's right.
You hear what I said?
Rogar Drakendarian, gonna drop the knowledge on all you kiddos. All right, so if anyone's watching, if anyone's actually watching this,
Someone's watching.
what you need to know is that Rogar has the box, and that we were fighting drows and spiders in the cave where we first discovered the long-lost corridor. One of the bodies that Jack Kuzi looted had an envelope in this cave, written in an unfamiliar language, which turns out to be Undercommon. And I can't remember who translated it. I think it was Rodan, with his skillfulness, which says, the plan is going on without a hitch. The delivery is going well, or will be going well, and I think there was another sentence in there, but anyway, the letter basically said everything was wonderful and there was going to be some big delivery. We were trying to find some other clues to the letter, but to no avail. We really didn't get anything new, so we decided to take a short rest. We continue exploring the caves in the caves in the corridor. For some reason, Rodan decided to brag at Balasar about getting his spells back. Balasar didn't like that too much and was not afraid to show his dislike. We arrive at the corridor, and we find that piece of the corridor missing. We immediately decide to start looking for clues and whatnot. We find some grooves of a cart. We're pretty sure it's more drow that stole the pieces. So we decide to follow the cart. Rogar actually started tracking the grooves of the cart throughout the mine. While we're traveling, Jack notices a stench in a side room. We stop. We go in the room. We find Hans Sunrunner's body, and this kind of all took us by surprise. I believe Jack and Yggdrasil take Hans' signature items to give back to Fred, and we also looted a small chest that had an ornate horn in it of blasting, which Yad has. But at the sight of Han's body, Rogar gets pissed and starts tracking back outside, loses the tracks. And Balasar critically fails at praying at this moment. We're not sure what happened from that. But he critically failed, and that was fun. So Rogar casts his one with nature, or
commune with nature.
Commune with nature. Sorry. We find out that the drow took the stone, that they were headed south, and that there were no more threats nearby. We make a funeral pyre for the body of Hans in the meantime, to pay our respects. During all this, Yad is testing his horn that he found, and didn't kill anybody, thankfully.
I didn't even fire it off.
So we make our way to Zarya to speak to Fred, Hans's brother, to tell him what happened. We tell Fred that we gave Hans a proper burial, or Frederick, sorry. And he tells us about some strangers that came into town, and elves that had a cart that seemed pretty full, so we figured that's the drow. He tells us they're headed west to Seaside. We immediately leave on horseback, just blasting, traveling 17 hours. Yad, when we stop, decides to cast Commune Nature as well, and his spirit animal gives us more pertinent information as to where they're going. We take a long rest here. Rogar has the box because Rogar really wants to talk to Tiamat, and he does. In his dream, Tiamat tries to intimidate him and brags about, the slain dragons were greater servants of hers, that her servants are close to success. Rogar's really pissed off in his dream. So while Rogar's still restlessly sleeping, Rodan decides to try to wake Rogar, which probably wasn't a good idea. Or, I'm sorry, let me take that back. Tries to take Bahamut's tooth while Rogar's sleeping. Rogar immediately pops open his eyes, attacks Rodan with Bahamut's tooth. Rodan, hurts him pretty good. Or Rogar hurts Rodan pretty good. Rogar tells the party what happened. We begin heading back to Seaside via horseback. We're taking another rest. Nothing happens. We're trading the box back and forth during our shifts. Here, now, Yggdrasil, I may need your help here with some of these details, because some of this, there's a lot going on. Yggdrasil decides to turn into an owl to get a tactical advantage in Seaside and to see where the drow could have went with the pieces of the corridor.
It was a seagull.
Seagull, sorry. So he finds a ship that looks like it could have, what we're looking for.
It had two giant chest crates on the deck of the ship, and it was leaving.
Okay.
So, flew over there.
We flew over there. Do you mind telling the rest of the story here, Corey? Or Yggdrasil? Yeah.
So
please
after
pick up here.
after scouring the deck for trying to be incognito and blend in with all the other seagulls that were harassing the boat, tried to see what was in the crates by peeking through a hole, looking in there, but they were sealed up tight. There was a hole that I noticed, and but it was full of straw, so I was trying to peck the straw out of the way to see if I could see what's in there. As that was happening, one of the deck hands saw me and shooed me away, so I flew away. But then I flew back like a seagull does and tried to get in there again, and he decided to shoot me with a crossbow, which he did, and then all of a sudden I became a druid standing on the deck, trying not to get killed by a boat full of people that don't know why I just appeared on their deck.
Amazing.
So I'm telling the story about what we're looking for, and we mean them no harm. We're just trying to locate things, and about that time my party shows up on a squadron of brooms. They slide in, and now they're freaking out, but then
Totally normal. This is
Rogar
totally normal.
Rogar shows up with the king's seal and the king's note saying we're on a mission, and they believe us and let us look in the chests, and then we're checking under the deck, just being thorough about our investigation, and we notice there's a foot behind a chest like someone's hiding. So, me being the brave one, I make Rogar go look at it.
This is where I almost chop off the foot of the captain's son.
Yeah, so Rogar intimidates a child, and then once he realizes it's a child, plays along with him, and everything checks out.
Tries to make him feel better.
Yeah, so I think the kid left with a good experience, and
it was a great experience. Yeah.
So
From
I
foot to
beating
fist
up a
bumping.
big giant dragonborn. Why not?
Yeah, totally
if you
normal.
hide, don't have your foot sticking out.
So disclaimer, kids, this is totally normal. Okay, this whole thing is completely normal.
So then we cleared the boat, and we didn't quite know where to go, and so we sailed off the boat, and I believe that's where we ended.
Well, we asked they had seen someone else, right?
Yeah, we did ask if they saw any other boats leaving, and I think they said that one was left before them heading south.
Yeah, with crates on it too.
Right. But that was a while ago. And that the ship that they were on wouldn't catch it.
Mhm.
And they didn't know
Yep.
of a way to catch it.
I still like the part where we just all come flying in on brooms. You know, that's just like
All right, so Yggdrasil and Rogar, both of you could take an inspiration point.
All right.
Alright, cool. Oh, I didn't get one from my little.
no, you don't get one from sitting in a corner sipping your koozie, bro.
No, but I added in the other ship.
No, don't be a freeloader.
I'm kidding. I don't deserve one for
We'll
that.
consider that like a little tick mark, and once you get to 5 of those little
Yeah,
tick
so I got a
marks,
point
you-
one for the next point.
Yeah,
All
like
right.
use the copper pieces for that.
That's right. Yeah, I got a copper for the next one.
Okay. Yeah, Jack, you just mysteriously found a copper piece in your pocket.
Here, let
How
me
did that
add
get there?
Okay, so, you guys fly back to Seaside, I'm assuming, or
Yeah, I guess we're flying back
Did-
towards the
Did we
dock.
find anything while we were there? Like any items or
No,
pertinent
they had
information?
nothing suspicious.
Yeah, they're
talking
just a
about that
merchant
boat.
ship
Yeah.
with
they
goods.
just had like fruits?
They did give us bananas.
Yeah.
I added in my inventory 1 bundle of bananas. We need to eat these before they go bad. Does food perish in my bag of holding?
No, because
Yes.
it's in another space.
It is in another dimension, but in that other dimension, time does pass, so things do.
Age.
I don't buy this
So
There's no air there, but
one.
mm,
Yeah, so how can it?
yeah, I don't know if it'll ripen if there's not air.
I
That's
mean,
right. You
it
put
would
them.
probably decay, but
Bananas
much
put off
slower.
their own gas that causes them to ripen.
But that's only if there's air. If it's in a vacuum,
What?
I don't know if it makes gas.
I'd be curious to know that.
But it's still gonna make the gas.
So-
The
so,
question
uh,
is there room for the gas?
Where are we going?
Well, we're
Like,
currently
wow,
all
that's a
we're
question.
on a
We're
broomstick.
Going to the banana vacuum factory.
we're currently flying. Everybody's on a broom. We're flying towards town, and I've got these bananas, and I'm sticking them in and pulling them out and seeing if they're ripening.
This sounds gross.
And I'm like, "Look, guys, does it look browner?"
I look over at
Look
Yggdrasil
around.
and I'm like, WTF, bro? What in the world?
I want to know if these bananas are going to be good in a week, or do we need to eat them now?
Well, by
Well,
you messing
He's
around
like,
with them, they're
"Oh, why
not.
would you eat those things? We get plenty of fresh meat by all the things we kill."
No.
Grief,
We
stop
like
talking.
natural plants, and vegetables.
Grief, you don't get to talk about your eating habits. Sorry.
I throw one of the bananas at Grief and make him eat it.
He takes the banana and chucks it right back at you.
I was gonna say, how are you gonna make him eat it?
Fly over with
Open
my
his mouth and
broomstick.
chew his jaw. And then,
Let's see here. It'd be an improvised weapon, I guess.
No, here we go.
Oh boy.
Grief and I are about to get in a fight.
Me and
So-
Balasar actually look
so-
at each other.
The
This is just retarded.
the banana smacks you in the side of the head. Make a strength saving throw to see if you can hold onto your.
Oh my god, I'm gonna.
Oh,
He's
man.
gonna knock me off with a banana.
And we're gonna laugh.
It's not a
You know,
high
bananas
DC.
are
It's not a
slippery.
high DC,
uh,
and you managed to stay on your broom, no problem.
Oh darn! I want to see you eat it.
I would have fell off in the water.
Let a kraken get him.
Oh my god, it would have been bad.
That'd been funny as hell.
Heck yeah, we're
Wraith
good.
would have been like, "How'd you guys die?" Be like, "Well, it started with a banana."
Started with a banana.
And you see the banana sploosh into the water below.
Now we're down to 4. That was yours, Grief. You don't get one now.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He don't care.
Does
All right,
anybody want
so
a banana right now?
We're flying back to Seaside, right?
Yes.
F your bananas. F your friggin' bananas.
Okay. They're delicious.
Man, you need to calm down.
Dude, I'm a barbarian. Don't tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Oh, you're dead. I chuck a grapefruit.
Where did you
I
get a
Balasar.
grapefruit?
I have a grapefruit in my bag.
Is it right? Is it super squishy?
It's
No,
probably a
freaking
mush.
grapefruit.
When did you get this grapefruit?
I've had it.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's,
so
it's
it's
probably,
probably mushed.
rotten by now. So
No,
Yeah,
it's
probably
super
squished in your
grapefruit.
hand.
Fine, it's even better.
Those
It's
are the
rotten.
kind you want to
chucking a
throw
rotten
because
grapefruit at
I'm
Balasar.
chucking a rotten
How's
grapefruit.
he gonna
Out.
chuck it if it falls apart in his hand?
You don't know that.
Roll a
yeah.
d20.
no,
If
man,
I hold
rolled-
it tenderly,
I've thrown
big,
lots
play it
of
tenderly.
spoiled oranges and
Okay, so
lemons.
yeah, it misses Balasar.
Oh, I've got more.
I've got more. I have a bag full of grapefruits.
Just tell me when I hit.
This
Just
is
all you gotta
produce
say,
hour.
I'm pretty
How
sure
many
this
do
is
you
how you were
have?
expecting this one to
I
start,
hit
right?
10. That's 3. I got,
Bananas.
I got 7
10
left.
grapefruits?
Yeah.
He bought a bag, a 10-pound bag
Just
somewhere.
tell me, 'cause I'm just chucking them at him right now.
All right, so you're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Balazar's just whipping through the air, just being acrobatic. You can't even get close.
6.
You,
I gotta find some use for him.
7, 8, 9,
What
Oh.
does he need to roll?
10.
All right.
Through unbelievable feats with a broom, Balasar just
Oh yeah, Nimbus.
goes in between all of these grapefruits,
Right in my Nimbus.
flying through the air at him.
Dude, you just saved me 10 pounds. Thank you.
Right in my Nimbus.
You fed the fishes. Oh my god.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Montresor, I'm pretty sure this is how you figured this one was going to start, right?
The food fight on the broomstick flying to the town.
Wow.
You can write this, I swear. Oh, that's amazing. I had to
Well,
make extra notes
I've
for
laughed
that
so hard it hurts.
one. Oh, that's good. Sorry, Montresor. We get us Dragon Ball brothers get carried away sometimes. Are you muted? Did you mute yourself?
Yeah,
You
you're
lost it.
muted.
If I got anything in my bag, I can throw it in his bag.
Oh man, I didn't even mean to mute myself. Okay. All right, so
I'm about to throw oil at him.
No. let's not. Let's stop.
What?
the-
So
We don't have to empty all our
we're
packs.
flying to Seaside during all this, correct?
Yeah, you're still flying to Seaside, and you start to see the town. You guys hadn't gotten too far off the there. So and Balasar shoots a warning shot of a ray of frost over.
And he misses.
yeah.
He misses.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the next one's gonna hit.
Right. And so you guys get to the docks at this point.
Let's get back to town.
We just did. We just got to the docks.
Okay.
All right, and you guys land on the docks.
All right. Now the question is, are
Yeah,
we
what
gonna
we doing
are we gonna
next?
keep following this corridor lead, or are we gonna go to these other islands like the king wanted us to?
That's a great question. Do we have any clue where they went from the guys in the boat?
They said they were going
Just
south,
south, but-
and they left before they did, like a couple days before they did. So
I think the corridor has to do with the other islands, so I think we should hunt down these drow because they try to kill us.
so
They tried to kill us
Oh,
multiple
yeah,
times.
I wanna hunt down some drow.
okay. So if they're going back to the Undermountain, we've already been there.
Can't we just
Oh,
why would
teleport
you
there?
think-
We
they're
can cut
going
them off. I can teleport us there.
I mean, we could teleport down there and camp
Cut them off.
the.
See, they might be a long while before they get there.
It could be a while.
They've got a week head start, right?
It took us like 2 weeks of travel on a boat from the South Watch. I don't.
Okay, so
Yeah, see, I
let me
think it's.
rephrase this. Let me rephrase this question. They have a week head start. If we teleport, where would we meet them at?
If we
you
get
teleport to the Undermountain, you're going to be at the Undermountain.
Yeah,
Right, but the
we may
teleportation
wait
area,
another week for
Where
them
is
to
it
get
where
there.
they would come in at?
well, that the teleport's at the Hammer Seat, right?
Okay,
And Grafe's
where
like,
would they come in
"Ha-
at?
I mean, are we absolutely sure they're going to the Undermountain? I mean,
No,
I know why. Yeah,
that was just my guess because that's the Drow home.
yeah.
I mean
but
that would make sense.
That was the only thing I had. That I
Well-
don't have proof.
Okay,
I mean,
I say
so
we do one of the island corridors because I think that's what Montresor still has set up for.
Hey,
I think we can do whatever, and
Yeah, that's how this works.
I think it would be one of those things where, do we have time? Let's just say, if we pull up the map, if it's a 3-week travel from here to the Undermountain, and they're a week ahead, they still have 2 weeks of travel.
Yeah.
Can we
See,
go
that's
find
what I
a
think.
temple and clear it, and then teleport from there
'Cause we're so
down there
badass.
and find out if any boats came through? That's
Where was our next destination? Was
Do
it
we need this
Terramon?
corridor?
Well, it was ours, and it was
Oh,
unknown.
it was ours.
Well, it was
So they stole our stuff.
well, it was
We
as far as they
discovered it.
knew, as far as people knew, there was no other known corridors other than the one at Oasis and Allendring, and then we found one.
What I just heard is that they stole our stuff.
They did steal
No.
our stuff and kill
And I want
Hans.
I want my cookies back.
So we can go down there and wait for weeks and see if they show up.
No, I'm with Yggdrasil. As much as I want to go down there, we need to keep this moving.
Okay, well, teleportation is still.
We can always use
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
option.
we can always teleport.
It's a great backup.
Okay.
So I'm looking at my map because we're over at. I need a "You Are Here" button on my map. So we're over at Seaside, and we were talking about teleporting to the Oasis, and then catching a boat from there up to Tiralon.
Okay.
And then we'd go to the port city of Meridus in Tiralon. Right?
Let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
I think that's the play.
Let's
think.
go.
We can do
Let's
that.
go.
That works with me.
Well, I'm waiting on you to open teleport because I'm not going there without it.
Battlestar, do it.
Yeah, hey
Where,
Ray,
am I- well,
you missed
where
the
do you want me
food
to
fight.
teleport to?
I thought we were teleporting to the Oasis, Paradiso.
Oasis.
Hold on, I gotta. I know I have that somewhere.
Yeah, you got that one, Allendring and Undermountain.
Where is it on my teleport? Paradiso. Doesn't do that? Okay.
Well, yeah, you can just say you cast it for the.
Okay.
All right, so you cast. He gets down and uses
I got a 50 gold, worth of
gold
chalk.
pieces of chalk.
Yep.
And he
Crap, not 40. Damn it.
yeah, he draws the sigils and stuff that he needs to draw to get him to where you guys are going to go. He takes his time making sure that each one is correct, and he casts the incantation. The runes light up, boom, 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 boom,
That's
and then
right.
a portal appears.
I just set y'all to the Undermountain.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go first now.
I thought we were going to Oasis.
Let's
We
go.
are.
And
We-
I jump through. So
Okay.
you either gonna teleport with me or not?
Yeah,
We're through. I'm
I gotta go
straight
now.
behind him.
now that
I'm
he-
All
already
right, Balasar,
behind
where are
you
they?
guys.
We're at the Undermountain.
oh my god,
I thought we were going to Paradiso.
we were.
What are
No.
we doing at the Undermountain?
We went to Paradiso.
Oh.
I tricked you guys.
He cast magical illusion in my eye, and I saw the Undermountain. I was nervous. I don't like the Undermountain. It's dark,
All right,
damp.
where do we get a boat? Let's go.
I think
Hey,
we should
let's go
talk
to our
the
rich
Sultan man.
friend.
Yeah, he's happy with us, right?
I think so. We saved his town.
We gave him all that money back.
Let's go.
The least he can do is let us borrow a boat.
Yeah.
I mean, we just need to get on like a merchant ship that's going there. We don't need the boat.
Yeah, if there's one going there, that's right. Yeah.
Well, let's go ask him.
Let's go.
Okay,
Are we
so-
gonna walk or take the brooms?
Broom it.
I think we're in the city, aren't we?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
are.
You're in the Mages Guild in the city.
Yeah, let's just run.
Okay,
Go.
we'll run.
Let's chug it.
All right, so you guys go to the Sultan's.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So the Sultan's guards. You notice that there's a few new guards here now. Apparently, he's been recruiting since a lot of his guard had been killed by the dragon. but a couple of them are familiar faces, and you kind of wave to them, and they open the gates and let you through. And the Sultan is sitting on his pillow throne, and he has a
Rogard
female,
coughs under his breath in disgust.
he has a female guest with him there, and they're chatting, and she's kind of like sitting on the pillows with him, and he hasn't noticed you guys come in yet, and then he hears you cough,
Hey,
and he turns around and he's like, "Oh, hello. Maybe we can do this later." And she's like,
Ugh.
and, she
what?
she can gets up and walks out. Like, hello, friends. I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Here we
Well.
are.
What can I do for you?
We need a boat or some form of travel to go to Terralon. Can you make that happen?
I don't see
Damn.
why not. My personal ship is actually, let me look at the map real quick.
We're gonna have to fight on the ship.
He's got to get the GPS out.
So, with all due respect, Sultan, sir, we'd prefer not to take your personal boat because we're pretty sure we're going to be fighting something.
Oh, why would you say that?
Seems to follow
We
us.
just killed a dragon recently, as you know, so we expect enemies.
Well, I know that there are ships that leave Opulence, and there's ships that leave Mudtown. You're welcome to go to either and try to get transport. My ship is the only one I can really offer to you.
Okay.
What if
So-
we
Yeah,
what if the
What if
ship
we're to
gets
have-
take the ship,
damaged?
they can send it back.
I mean, we'll bring it back, obviously.
If we
No,
come
Well,
back.
I mean,
He
my
would have
my
its
crew
own
will be
crew.
on the ship.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
They're
they can
always
just-
on the they're always on the ship, and
Cool.
they take
Yeah.
me to if I ever need to travel for
Guys- You guys good
Listen,
having
yeah.
company? Friends?
It's fine by
brothers?
me. It's
yeah,
his
they
ship.
can man the
let's-
sails and all that jazz.
Now, is there
This is
any
like calling Uber.
is
Do
there
they
any
know how to fight?
dangers out there? Like, I know there's a kraken in the lake here. There's got to be some nasty stuff out in the ocean.
They're
It
used
depends
to it.
on where you're going. What parts of the ocean you're going through. Where are you planning on going?
Well, we want to go to Tiralon, and from the only map we have, Meredith seems to be the port city that we would land.
There are a good number of there have been sightings of creatures and things in between here and Terralan. Usually the routes to Alendring are pretty safe if you want to go there, but
We don't want to go there.
No, Terralon it is.
Now,
Well-
let's say your ship gets damaged. Is that on your crew then to fix it?
Yeah, are we responsible for repairs?
Can I get the 9 gold a day insurance?
with what you've done for this city, I can risk my ship and crew.
Oh, great.
And they will be more than happy to help you. I paid them all very well.
Well, good.
Oh.
Well, then
And don't be off put by the crew. The captain is relatively normal person, but the crew are a little bit on the blue side. Just don't worry about that.
What do you mean the blue side?
They're blue.
are the,
What do
They're
you mean?
elves.
Like mood?
No, they're the color blue.
Oh, that
It's
doesn't
not something
bother
you
us.
see very often.
We're Dragonborn, so like
Yeah.
it's fine. We're different colors.
well,
Yeah, and
Works
they
with
don't.
me.
They tend to pilot their ship in a very odd way. So, just
So I turned to Balasar real quietly and I whisper, "I think this guy's racist."
some people that have ridden on my ship with me have been off put by beings they've never seen before.
oh, we've seen some
We're fine
things.
with that because we got a goblin with us. So
Wait, no, they're loud here. They're loud here.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah, see, Oasis is where they're allowed.
Yeah, but the crew are all druids. They are elven of descent, but I don't know exactly why they're blue. I don't really talk to him that much, honestly.
I'll find out.
With the kid, but
Yeah, just so you might find the love of your life.
I could.
They eat lots of blueberries.
Yeah. They'd be pink if they had a lot of
All
shrimp.
right. If you guys don't have anything else, let's go. Let's keep this party
I'm-
Or
going.
flamingos.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
That's
I'm
what-
ready.
That's why flamingos are pink, because they eat shrimp.
I know.
I don't think eating the flamingo will make you pink. Maybe it will. Only one way to find out.
Why are we talking about this?
'Cause sometimes Jack and I get sidetracked by
Wraith.
Scientific
where's
thoughts.
Wraith? Has anybody
Let's do
seen
this.
Wraith?
Wraith is here, but he's
Okay.
just shaking his head as he usually does.
Yeah.
Going, oh my god, this is nonsense.
It's like, how did I
Blue's
get?
going to be a nice change.
It's like, how did I get tied up with these people? We don't even have our rock pisser in the group right now.
All right, let's go.
Yep, let's head
Thank
out.
you, Sultan. As always, we appreciate it. And I cough under my breath, bastard.
That's not very nice.
He doesn't know. He
make
can't.
a,
Not very
make,
ladylike.
make a deception check.
No.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No.
Oh, my
Dude,
camera's
that was
back.
so bad my cameras went out.
All of,
All of them.
No.
Yeah, no kidding.
Please be
Yeah.
nice. I get advantage.
What?
And I get +5.
Why do you get advantage?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Oh no.
Crappy. My connection to the server has been interrupted.
like
Yeah.
Oh, it's
there it
coming
goes.
back.
There we go.
10.
Oh.
Rogar, the Sultan looks and says, "I don't know what I've done to offend you."
Oh, no, I was
Sultan."
making a joke. I was just trying to make my friends laugh. I'm sorry. I'm 15 years old. I haven't really, and we don't get top manners, for Royal Court and Dragonborn Society. So please
Well,
forgive me.
Nice
Well,
cover up.
You're forgiven, but just let me know if I've done something to offend you.
All
No.
he knows how to do is smash things.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
just point and I
He hasn't
kill.
killed
Like,
anything for a while. He's getting restless.
do you
Yeah.
see that pillow over there? My intelligence level is slightly higher than the pillow.
That's a magic pillow, so probably not.
Shh.
All
Don't give away my secrets.
right, well, thank you, and we're gonna head on to the which way to the port?
The port that the actual ship on is in Mudtown. It's
Mudtown.
Mudtown. It's up to the north.
Oh, so we
That's
have to
a
go
long way away.
Well,
We'll be all right.
I guess we're off to Mudtown.
And we're probably.
Do you need transport to Mudtown?
That would be
Yes.
good because
we
we
were
only
going to
got-
hitchhike, but
Feel free to stop by the stables and let them know that I've instructed them to give you how many?
Well, we
Six
need to
ships?
get there.
Six horses.
Yeah, we'll-
Seven, if-
We'll put the
if
two
you're,
little guys together.
Yep.
Okay.
yeah, I can ride with Grief.
Okay.
It's so cute, you two
And,
guys riding.
I know.
He takes
Yeah,
out a
let
note
him
card
drive
and,
while
and writes a note and says,
back.
"Just give this to the stable master, and he'll give you what you need."
All right, great.
Right on.
First.
And,
Off to the stable master.
And he said, "Make sure to give the barbarian fellow there the nicest horse with the most luxurious saddle, pillow top."
Oh my gosh.
He needs a horse for pansies. Got it.
Oh.
Well, I guess we're off to the
He's
stables.
like, if anyone's needed some luxury in their life, it's definitely him.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay.
All right,
I don't
so-
even know. I don't even know what to say.
I'll
I'm
be
just-
right back.
Thank you, Sultan. I guess you're so thoughtful.
So you guys go to the stable master, give him the letter. He says, "Okay, sure," and gives you the horses. And you guys head out.
I think
Okay.
so, right?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Yep,
Yeah.
let's go.
Can I
This
ask the
is-
stable guy about how far a ride it is to Mudtown?
Yeah, it is.
It'll be about 3 days.
Yeah.
If you're taking rests to.
Yeah, we'll do that. We don't want to ride the horses too hard through the desert.
Yeah.
Are we going to stop in and take a look at the Oasis corridor?
Well, that's where you guys arrived last time. I mean, you're welcome to stop there.
Okay.
again.
All right.
Yeah, I don't
Let's
think
not
we
get
need to go there.
sidetracked.
Okay. It's just kind of on the way.
We already been there. That's where we came through. Nothing new's changed.
Okay. All right.
Okay, okay. We're
I'm
just
a
in a,
sightseer.
we're in a
Right.
hurry.
Are we out of
Okay.
earshot of the Sultan?
3
yeah,
days.
Yeah, you guys are at the stables now.
Don't tell him this, guys. This set's kind of nice. I like it. Feels good on my tail and my hindquarters. Feels
Yeah,
nice.
like,
Like
you
it's
know,
almost massaging me.
Yeah, it's the nicest saddle you've ever sat
Damn right it is.
Does it have
I'm
vibration? in it?
excited. I changed my opinion of the Sultan. What a nice guy.
Yeah, and the stallion that you're riding on is a very large horse. It's a war horse, and it is it's built to carry heavy loads, and a dragonborn barbarian is pretty heavy.
Yeah. That's a big boy right there.
You know, chucking all those grapefruits.
I
and-
know the horse carrying both of us are going. Thank God I don't have that guy.
I feel like I'm.
I
feel
assume
like I'm
Wraith
carrying
has a
a-
big horse too, because he's in plate.
Ray's
Yeah.
got a lot of metal.
Yeah, Rick's got a nice big war horse too.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys, travel. You're about. It's morning time when you guys are leaving Paradiso. So you guys travel through the day. It's hot, but you guys managed.
I
to
wipe
stock
my
up on,
brow.
Yeah, you guys managed to stock up on water and stuff before you go. You actually reach the area with the well that you guys had previously met a tiefling merchant who tried to steal all your stuff.
I remember
No,
the
I
spot.
remember this place.
Oh, that's
Hey.
right.
And you get there right around sunset.
Well, we can go right over this hill and camp again.
Who had the box? I had it last time. I don't remember who I gave it.
According,
it.
you still
Mike,
have it. I think you are holding
you
it
said
because you
when
woke
came
up.
on that you still had it, but you might have given it to Rodan.
I don't remember. Let's just assume I have it, and
Okay.
I'll take first watch with whoever.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'll stay up.
Okay. So Yggdrasil and Rogar make a Constitution saving throw to make sure you can stay awake.
Not a problem. See? Wide awake.
Yeah, no problem. You guys are, a little sleepy, but you managed to stay awake. And who's going to take the next watch?
Well, I want to make this trip interesting, so I take a shot of Dragonborn whiskey while I hold the box. Just kidding.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Wait, you're trying to stay up the whole night, or?
No, I was just kidding. I was
Oh,
joking.
oh, okay.
I was
Alright,
making
so-
a thing. No, I'm going
oh.
to sleep.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I'll
who-
go ahead and get up.
All right, so who's getting the box?
I'll take it, but I'm going to pass it right off after it.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as you don't
All
sleep
I
with
haven't
it.
had it. Yeah, I don't think I've
All
had
right,
it.
so Jack is keeping watch, and who else?
Wake me up.
All right, so
You know, I've had a
I'll
good
go.
snooze. I'm
All right.
okay.
All right, so Wraith and Jack, you guys have slept, so make a Constitution saving throw with advantage,
With
Yeah, advantage.
because you've had 4 hours.
God.
I didn't even
With
see it.
advantage, good.
I don't see any rolls.
Yeah, I didn't see your roll.
You have to scroll.
It's right
oh,
there.
I don't see any.
I
I don't
see a
see any
20.
That's.
I don't
I
see
see a
It's
any.
natural
Rugar's.
20.
No.
Oh, there
Oh,
they
there
they
they
spit
are.
out.
Okay, there they
Holy
are.
Oh.
shit.
Oh,
Man, that was quite-
Oh, okay, yeah. So good thing you had the
Oh my
advantage.
God.
It was a good thing I had the advantage. That's what I
Okay.
said. All
That was a
right.
huge delay.
That was bad.
We got the
Alright,
lag.
all right, so both of
Fucking
you
move to the
succeed.
East Coast, man, where the time is real.
Okay, you're holding the box, Jack.
Yeah.
You're holding the box.
What's that?
You got the box, Jack, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So both of you managed to stay awake, no problem. Yeah, and
Sleep.
nothing
Dawn
happens.
dawn
Yeah.
breaks.
Dawn breaks.
We wake the
everybody-
rest of them up and say, "Hey, things are cool, guys. Let's get back on these saddles."
Yep.
All right, give me that box back, Jack. I'll take it from you.
I give
Okay,
good
I'll-
berries to everybody.
By the
Okay,
way,
I'll
if you're
give it
missing
back.
a pillow, it's
No
because I borrowed
problem
it.
giving it back.
Okay, so you guys head on down the road again. And
Head on down.
Day
the road.
2.
Yeah, and you notice like a small like group of like a small like 2 wagons
Uh-oh.
with
Sounds like
people
battle.
coming down the road towards you.
Let's kill him.
No.
A senseless slaughter.
No.
Wait, can you repeat that, please?
No.
I said no.
No, he's got to write it down. He's
2
taking-
wagons.
2
Yes.
wagons with some people on it, just cruising down the way.
Yeah, coming your way, like down
We
the road.
doffed our hats and say hello.
And there are
Good day.
yeah there's a half elven guy at the head of the front wagon, and he actually is wearing a hat, and he tips his hat back to you.
How's your trip been so far?
Not a MAGA hat, is it?
Oh my gosh, no.
Like I said,
No, it's just like like a wide brim hat to keep the sun out of his face, and he's like, oh yeah, just heading to Oasis.
Yeah, has your trip been pretty eventless?
Yep, make this trip
Good.
quite often.
Good. Then we should be okay
Alright,
on our
cool.
on
We're
our
heading
on our road, right? You said
Up
Yeah,
Mud
hadn't run into any problems.
thank you. Good to have you. Have a
ominous
good day,
music
sir.
plays in the background.
Stay away.
Boom, boom, boom,
Stay away from the druid back there. He's kind of nuts.
I ask him if they want a banana. I got 4 bananas left.
You
And
missed that right though.
they're nice.
There was a food fight to start the whole thing.
Yeah. The guy driving the second wagon.
Make sure you post this one so I can
I
watch
haven't
it.
had a
before the
banana
next
in
one.
years. I'll take a banana.
So I reach in my bundle, and it's still nice and yellow. No brown spots on it yet. Break off one and pass it to him.
Oh, you pass. You don't chuck it.
No,
See,
these
when
are
they
friendly
get the
people.
brown spots is when I like
He's
them.
like, much appreciated.
You're
He's
welcome.
like, I don't know if you got any use for these, but let me give you something in return.
All
And
right.
he goes into the back of his wagon, and he pulls out 3 finely crafted bricks, like just masonry sized bricks, and hands them to you. It's like, we're brick makers. That's what we do in Mudtown, and figured you might find a use for them.
Oh wait, Mudtown, eh? Is there anything weird or off-putting that's been going on in Mudtown recently?
The front gate's missing 3 bricks.
Well, I will take these fine bricks, and if I find a use for them, I
Yeah.
will put them to use.
Yes.
Oh, I can throw them at things. Give 'em to
Stop.
me.
I put them in my bag.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Very good.
No, I
No
wanna throw
throwing.
stuff.
No brick throwing.
Those will end up being thrown at my face.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'll throw rotten fruit.
Friggin' liar.
Don't worry.
You are a liar.
The
I would
bricks
never
are
throw
tucked
anything out.
away.
Come on.
Yeah, so you guys keep on down the road, and the carriages keep on going past you. Travel for another day or so, no problems. You get
Okay.
you camp. You do the watching and trading off, no problems.
Okay.
It's hot outside, that's no doubt. But you guys have done this before. You guys use Rodan's tiny hut when you need to when it's really really hot. But you guys make good time. The horses are sated with the good berries, and you guys approach Mudtown.
Yay,
Cool.
Mudtown.
Hey, what's
Right.
up, town?
I examined the gate. Are there 3 bricks missing?
There's no gate to this place, and you realize why it's called Mudtown when you get here. Everything like the houses here are made of like adobe. They're like straw and mud.
Hmm.
And
Photoshop or Premiere?
These are my kind of people.
the ground that you walk on, and the horses as they step, you hear the because
Oh.
everywhere you walk in this place is muddy.
So me being a
It's in the desert,
hold on.
but it's wet.
Me having
Yeah.
a folk hero background with my feats of being a young dragonborn and saving my village, I want to talk to a common townsperson and ask them, listen, me and my friends here, we're on a very important mission, and we need to know if there's anything weird, crazy, or out of the ordinary that's happened here in Mudtown.
Well, somebody stole a cask of ale from the tavern a couple nights ago.
That was not me. Promise. That was not me.
I'm looking through my bag. Nope,
I
don't got
did
that.
not- I would not do that. I always pay and drink and fight. I don't steal, drink, and fight. I promise.
What?
Yeah, see, we don't have shit going on here. We got to get to the next place.
So
Let 'em
wait.
go.
Speaking of cask of ale, how like what kind of ale are we talking about here? Like good ale? Is it like top shelf? Like
Is
you
it
know,
mud water?
Is it like Mudweiser? You know?
Mud.
It's actually
a good
Bud
one.
Light.
Bud Light.
Bud Light.
No, but it's like yeah, there is a slight muddy taste to pretty much everything here.
I don't mind a little earth in my beer.
We're kind of salt of the earth kind of folks here. You know, we make bricks. That's what we do. Basically the reason this place is called Mudtown is because we just had a bunch of clay here in the northern part of the continent here, and we have a big high tide that comes in every night, and
Wet.
it wets the whole place.
So pardon me.
and then you start looking around, and all the houses here are actually like about 3 feet off the ground on stilts.
So listen, friend. This gives a whole new meaning to the phrase "shitting a brick." Okay, let me tell you.
What?
I have no idea what you're talking about. But
I mean, come on, look at this place. I mean,
I don't understand how shitting. Okay.
The whole group's just looking at each other like,
dude, I mean, think about it, guys. Come on, mud everywhere. I
We
mean,
really need to
Good
see your
line, but it
face,
didn't really
Rogar.
fit, I agree.
Yeah. If you're looking for a place to get something to drink, the Mutter's Maiden is right over there. It's pretty
Cool,
much
baby.
the only tavern in
So-
town.
Do they have
Wait,
mud
wait,
wrestling in there?
if I drink your beer here, will I shit a brick?
Can
Yes.
someone please
You'll have to talk to
just
Corey.
muzzle that?
Yeah, on that one.
I've never shit a brick myself.
Y'all need to excuse
I
my
usually
brother.
just shit, really.
Okay,
Now-
that was settled. I got all the important business settled. I'm
okay.
good.
Now-
It's the same color, so I can't really tell anyway.
so
Oh, boy.
so we're actually here trying to find the Sultan's boat. We've got a letter here to get on his ship. We're gonna borrow it for a little bit.
Yeah,
Which
he's
direction's the dock?
Chaperone to
Like,
Terra.
he's like, he looks over, and you can see, like, there's only one ship in the dock, and you can see it. Like, this is not a big town. This is a very small town.
I assume it's
He's
that
like-
one.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
I can't tell if that's it or not. Is that it?
Is that
It's
the
got, like,
Sultan
Big
ship?
flags on it. It just doesn't fit in place.
Guys,
There's a
some-
sign above it that says Sultan ship.
something about this. You know what? I just
Is that a
don't feel,
neon sign?
I don't
Well-
feel good about this. I don't think it's a ship.
What?
Shit.
Rogar, you have no idea if it's his ship or not, even though it has his royal crest like emblazoned on the sail.
Can I see that there's blue elves walking around on deck?
Did,
Right now, you don't see anybody on the deck.
Let's go up and
Is it
knock.
day or night?
Did
it's-
Rogar get hit in
It's
the
probably
head or
afternoon.
something?
It's like 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah, Rogar's got sun poisoning. I
I
think
think
we.
we-
he did, yeah.
Guys,
Need
guys,
to get
there
him
are
out of the sun.
guys. This
No,
ale.
you're retarded, so just shut up.
I don't know what this ale tastes like, but it's delicious.
I think your scales are drying.
I think you're drinking mud water.
I don't know what I'm drinking.
I lean
but it's
over to
good.
Jack and say, "Desert belly." His brain's fried.
Exactly.
He forgot to put his sunscreen on. Well, let's go over to the ship.
Yes.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Guys,
Let's go talk to the bluebellies.
if a drow walks into a bar,
Oh God.
Please, can we kill some shit so he can? I like to kill shit, but good lord, it drives me nuts.
he is off task.
So, you
Okay,
guys
yeah, we're going
walk
to
up
the
to the ship, and there doesn't seem to be anybody on the deck.
Yeah, they
Let's
are
just
really
sell
good
it
at
ourselves. We don't need a crew.
They are really good
I
at stealth.
scream, or I
Start up the
yell.
motor.
I
Can I
yell a
do,
little
uh,
bit and say, "Hello,
wanna
anybody
see the-
home?"
Can I do
Ahoy!
a perception check to see if I can sense them?
Go ahead and do a perception check. No one responds to your call, Yggdrasil. Yeah, you look around. Nobody's on deck, and
Oh, I guess we're taking this bitch solo.
Well, I don't know if we know
let's
how
go
to.
down below decks.
Nah,
Let's check
they
this
just
out.
went out to dinner or something.
Yeah, we should
All right,
maybe
guys.
check the bar. Like,
Guys, I'm going
Yeah, let's
first.
go.
Yeah,
No, I'm going into
but
the
I don't
boat.
know if I like this crew.
We
if
got to
they
make
left
sure
the
if this
ship.
boat is actually empty. Let's
Yeah,
Guys.
if they left the ship by itself.
Yeah.
I'm lighting up
I don't
Bahamut's
like
tooth,
that.
and I'm going below deck. I
Yeah.
got
All
it.
right.
All right, I'm
Um,
going.
wait, so
I'm
we
following
get
you,
on
man.
top of the deck, like we're on the boat now, and there's nothing.
Yeah,
you see nobody on deck.
Wow.
let's go down
Well,
below.
I guess
Check the
we're
bottom.
we're following Rogar in.
I'm
They're all
following
down there doing
Rogar.
skooma.
Okay, so you reach out and you touch the doorknob that goes to like the below decks,
Yep.
and it's cold to the touch.
Oh, that's me all day. I get excited at cold.
Yeah, but
Okay,
that,
think about it.
Dude,
Oh,
I
no,
need
he's
to,
Dude, I got cold resistance.
He's a
I'm
okay,
good.
I
frost.
need-
He's a frost dragon. Let him.
I was gonna.
do
Yeah,
something
but
stupid.
Yeah, I was gonna check for a trap.
No,
Okay.
I got this. I want to
Good.
rip the door open.
Okay,
Oh my
rip
God.
it open.
Well, not rip it open. I'm sorry. No. I just want to open the
I'm
door.
behind you.
So you're opening the door. You open the door, and inside it's well lit, but the floor, the walls, and the ceiling of this cabin are coated in ice.
Huh.
And inside you see 4 elven-looking people meditating, and they are blue.
So there are
like
ice
sapphire blue.
elves.
Yeah,
Can I
so I
do
think
a-
Yeah,
this is
that's
where
our
you
that's
need
our
to-
crew.
No,
Can
yeah,
I-
still needs to take over here.
Well, I
Can
don't,
I
I
do an
don't
Arcana
want to
check
make.
to see if they're ice elves.
Yeah, they have not seemed to notice you yet.
They're meditating
Yeah, they're
and they
sleeping.
just get cold when they meditate.
I don't really
I'd
want
like
to
cold.
wake
I
them
don't think
up.
they're
I-
doing anything.
Can
And
I?
behind you, you see you
Oh.
you hear, "Hey, what are you doing on my boat?"
I turn
behind
around and
you?
say, "Hey, guy,
So,
Salton
We were
said us."
trying to find somebody, and no one answered.
So a normal elven-looking man comes behind you, and
Is he blue?
He's not blue. He's
Oh.
he's
Normal.
Caucasian-looking. And
Okay.
he is
Racist.
he has a bottle in his hand, and he turns it up one more time before saying something else. He's like,
Hey,
"Why are you guys on my boat?"
I pass him a flask of Dragonborn whiskey. I was like, "Sir, you need to hit this."
Are you the captain?
Yes, I'm the captain. Are you bothering my crew?
No.
Hand him the letter.
We're here. The Sultan sent us. He said we could borrow the ship, and you guys would pilot us up to Tiralon.
Yeah, you guys are gonna be our chauffeurs.
You're
Pilot
alive?
us, you mean
Yeah.
crew us,
Yeah. You know,
sail
north
us.
of here.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but you know those are dangerous waters, right?
Well, that's
What's
why
in
we
the
got
water?
this boat.
That's
We're
in the
badass.
water.
yeah.
All right. Well, if there comes fighting,
We got
y'all are
you.
gonna
Don't
have
worry.
to do it. None of my crew are gonna fight because they're
That's
all
fine.
those what do you call them? Pacifists. Yeah,
So
Pussy-
they
they,
don't fight.
they're
pussy?
ice pacifist ice elves. That sounds dumb.
let's not insult the crew when we're gonna be asleep. They'll kill us.
No, because if they're ice elves,
I don't
No,
think
they're
ice
not
elves is a thing.
This is where this is where Rogar actually does not agree with his brother.
Let's just we'll fight. We're hardy warriors.
Yeah.
There's 7 of us.
Yeah,
Look,
we're supposed to do the fighting.
Well,
They're
let
just
me see that letter you're
chauffeuring
talking
us.
about. And he starts reading, and he's like, "Oh, I wish you guys could have come 2 hours earlier before I decided to take some leave."
Well,
Ugh.
when do you think
That's
you'll be
right.
ready to sail?
I'd be okay in the morning if you guys don't mind.
oh, they're sea elves.
Well, let's wait until the morning. We want a captain that has
Yeah,
got
we
his
can-
wits.
We can find
Yeah, we'll
something to
take-
do for a night.
Yeah.
We'll take in the town. You got any recommendations?
Wait, what did he say happened beforehand?
He took leave the day
took
off.
He took
leave.
leave, so he had to go get his.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
He
was
took
on
a
shore
normal
leave.
sailor's leave.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
got
At the
blasted.
local bar.
Go get. Yeah, go
Do
get.
you have a
leave.
local inn, a bar around here that you like to stay at?
The Mother's Maidens is the only bar around here. I usually sleep in my quarters. It's past the ice box that the crew stays in.
Is there anywhere where I can kick some serious ass for fun? Anywhere.
I mean,
Tell him to go pound sand.
Yeah.
there's
Mud.
not really a lot
Go
of
pound
fighting
mud.
that goes on around here. I mean,
There's no fighting. Everybody fights.
Not around here.
They're just
Not
peaceful mud people. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna go to the bar. Relax. We've had a long trip, and we'll be back in the morning.
Yep, sounds good. Does the bar have rooms,
We'll find out.
yeah,
Is it or is it just a tavern?
you go there and this place is a rundown, like hole in the wall kind of tavern.
Like a mud hole.
A mud hole, if you will.
It's a mud hole.
Cool.
So I'm just loving this place. Just so you know, like
Yeah.
this is like in touch with our roots. I'm loving this place.
Yeah.
Excited.
And-
I think we need
I
think we
share
need
this.
Rodan to pitch his tent out by the boat.
No, we're talking literally, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Sometimes, right, you talk, I get confused.
Well, we
You
gotta
gotta-
interact with the locals.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we gotta be
This
nice.
place is a hellhole. It's a pit.
Hey,
Don't
nothing
say
but
it
a
out
bunch of
loud. No,
drunks
it's not. This is
laying
this is-
around in a mud
Yeah,
hole.
So,
This is wonderful.
As you say this, Wraith, the bar goes silent. There's a lot of people in here.
Oh,
they all
great.
Oh.
But I step up and I try to relieve the situation. Listen, everybody. He's just a paladin. Doesn't know any
Yeah.
better. He
Pansy.
wasn't thinking. He's a great guy. He loves Bahamut. He's
Thank
got
you.
really cool armor that protects all of us.
Thank you,
He-
Rogar.
He likes earthy beers and ales. He's never been drunk despite his love for beer. He's just a
Yeah.
cool guy. Trust me.
Yeah.
If I were me, I'd
From
want to be
somewhere-
him too.
From somewhere in the back of the bar. You don't see exactly where this comes from, but a bottle, like a glass bottle, starts flying towards Wraith.
And I catch it. I catch it.
Oh.
Unfortunately, you don't, but it just kind of impacts off of his armor. And our Wraith, you don't take any damage or anything, but
Yeah.
a bottle of muddy beer just got
Smashed on my
smashed
armor.
On your armor, yeah.
And then I go, didn't I tell you?
Well,
Go
yeah.
stand
tell
up on
ya.
stage and say, "Bring it on!" and let them all.
No,
If you-
that's not what I do.
If you talk trash to the locals, yeah, they're gonna be mad.
I know. That's why I want to go pitch a tent.
Okay, well,
Now
let's.
wait. You got to be clear about this, right? You can't say stuff
my
like that
God.
in public.
You go fight something? Rogar, you okay?
Man, I'm fantastic.
Did you hit your head?
No, he's
Dude.
been hitting the Dragonborn
You
whiskey
got a boo boo?
and the
Yeah.
mud beer.
And too much sun. He's had too
Okay,
much
we
sun,
go-
too much dragon beer.
You guys just don't understand. That's your problem.
Starting to worry about him.
Well, we should.
I think.
So what are we going to do, guys? We've got a little hostile group in here. We don't want to start
I
a
say we
fight
go-
the day
we
before
can
we got
pitch
to
the tent.
sail.
Yeah,
You started it.
Yeah,
Well, I apologize.
I think we will have to. We will have to back out.
I don't think we're going to make things better in here now. You're-
Listen, I'm gonna buy everybody in here a round on me because of my friend. So
What is that like?
have a round on me, guys.
12 copper?
Sorry.
12 copper. It's mud beer.
Yeah, they're like, we don't even pay for it.
We didn't even pay for it.
They just
And,
give it out.
The bartender's like, "We'll serve all of you except for the shiny one."
Shiny one.
Mm,
All
Oh,
right.
that's a great name.
It is. Well, the shiny
Right?
one. The shiny one will wait for the rest of you outside. You can make peace.
Shiny one.
I'm gonna go out and sit on the dock near the boat. When you're ready,
Wait,
come and
wait.
get me.
Go have a cigar.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, shiny
Yep.
one. Oh, shiny one. You're so bright and glorious. How can I? be
I
like you,
ask if they have
shiny
any,
one?
Elvish wine.
Wraith, as you walk out of the front door, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god, you're getting your ass beat.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's pretty
So,
good.
As you are walking out, there's like a second story to this place. And as you're walking out the front door, you hear a noise above you, and instinctively you kind of jump to the side, and somebody has dumped out a bucket of muddy water, and it just missed you by just a hair.
Let's hope it's muddy water.
What the
Let's
hell's
hope
going
it's muddy
on?
water. Wraith,
I
pissed him off.
look up at him and say, I get the message. I am backing out. I don't want any trouble. I'm going to leave. So get on with your party. I'm out of here. And I head for the boat.
All right, and then you hear music start to pick up inside, and this is when the party atmosphere kind of starts. Everybody's happy, they're drinking, they're like, "Why do you hang out with that idiot?"
Well, he's pretty strong.
Yeah, there is no elven wine here yet. You're still that you're thinking about. All they have is pretty much muddy beer.
Well, I think I'm gonna pass on that.
I'll take another round.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take a Dragonboard whiskey shot and then head back to the tent if I make it.
All right. All right. So Yggdrasil passes out.
You're gonna drag me back to the tent.
What did you
Oh
do?
my god.
What did you
everybody
do?
else-
After that muddy beer, a little
What's that muddy beer?
I need to rub it in. I'm hitting it up.
Everybody else who's in there, okay, yeah. All right, so everybody else who's in there, make a perception check.
Ooh.
Oh, I rolled the wrong one.
Who, me?
Oh.
Two?
Yeah,
Everybody
else
that's
who's
not
in the
me
boat.
or Wraith or Rogar,
Wow. What?
and you get
Oh.
+5, Jack,
Why do I have a -2 on perception? That sucks.
because your int sucks.
All right, Balasar, you see somebody walking up to, like tiptoeing up to Yggdrasil with one of those buckets of muddy water. Are you gonna do anything?
Oh,
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
tough one. That's a tough one. All right. Who's walking up?
Just some random dude in the bar. Like, he's just a human guy, bearded, bald head.
So
Looks a lot like me,
I-
actually.
I will freeze the water, and it falls on his head.
Oh no.
He's not holding it over his head.
Oh,
Like he's like walking up like this with the bucket.
okay. So I still freeze it.
Okay, it
It does nothing.
it's
It's
Like
stuck in the bucket.
right. Okay, so you hit the water with the freezing ray, and like it scares the shit out of this guy because he just saw a ray of magic coming towards him, and it hits the water.
Y'all
and
need to back the fuck up.
He's like, all
And
right.
out comes as an ice chunk and knocks him out.
Yeah, I take 4 bludgeoning damage by getting hit by a bucket of ice.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I tell them all to back the fuck off.
all right.
Oh.
He's like, hey, we were just trying to have a little fun. That's all.
Oh, I'm about to have a lot of fun up in this.
I haven't killed anything for a
How
while.
much y'all like lightning?
Hey, Bowser, what's going on over there? Huh?
He's getting
How much
hyper.
y'all like lightning?
And he's like, just a little prank. We like to play pranks around here. It's nothing
Hey.
personal.
Hey, I come up and I say, hey, Bowser, how about we play a prank on them? What do you think?
That sounds great.
I think we should play a
You
prank
freeze
on them
I'll
too.
shock 'em. You freeze them, I'll shock them. Ready, go.
All right, go.
Oh my god, we're gonna kill all of Mudtown.
Just kidding. We're just kidding, guys. We're just playing. Don't
Oh, are you
ever
serious? I
try
was
to do
about to fuck-
anything.
I was
Don't
about
ever
use
try
my
to do
breath weapon.
anything ever again to us because it
I
will
was
be
about
very
to-
bad.
This about happened to him.
You were about to do the old level 5 lightning bolt through the.
So that's
Through-
my breath attack.
Yeah, me
So
too.
Stand at the door and just.
I was
breathe
about to do it too.
in
Oh, that
front
would have
of
been
all
bad.
of them.
Well, you don't roll to hit for that, so the natural 20 wouldn't matter, but you would have done that much damage, I guess. But all right, so you guys go. Yeah, you guys have scared away the guys who were about to pour the water on Yggdrasil's head. The guy's like, look, we do that to anybody who passes out in here. It's just a Mudtown tradition. I promise you, if it happened to that guy over there, and then he looks over and he sees another guy, he's like, hold on, I need to go get another bucket.
Oh, we can see this. Let's sit back and watch happen.
So
I'm gonna watch this happen.
You see that there's a guy who's just passed out in the bar, drooling, open mouth, jello neck
wait.
bob.
Can we go get our bucket of water?
He's like, feel free.
Oh, Balthazar, let's do it. No, this is Dragonborn buckets of water. Okay?
All
So
right,
Balthazar and
basically
I-
go and lift the well up.
We go find the largest tub of water we can find.
So what they
Largest
use as a
tub.
bathtub, I've got over my shoulder. And I'm bringing it in.
All right, Balthazar, make a strength check.
Got a bathtub full of mud water.
I thought you wanted to kill shit. Now,
Well, now he's pranking people, so he's okay.
All right, Balthazar, you try to pick up this bathtub full of water, and you realize you're going to need some help because it's a little bit heavy for you.
And over here. Over here.
Strength save. Whoops, wrong one.
Oh my god!
Strength check. Yeah, so the two of you managed to pick up this bathtub full of muddy water. And
What
it's
is the bath before we lift this thing up?
And the bartender sees you coming, and he starts to like quickly pull stuff out of the way. He's obviously seen this happen before. He's starting to pull stuff out of the way.
Oh, he's seen a bathtub come at somebody?
It might have been like 6 people that did it.
Yeah. And so he's like,
this is Mud Town,
"Let
man.
me get over
What
here."
happens in
So
Mud Town
he
stays
steps
in Mud
over
Town.
and he's just like watching, and he's like, he's just kind of like, like even the bartender who you're doing this to in his bar is down for this because he's excited.
Wait. Before we try, so go try to wake him up. Try to wake him up.
I'm passed out.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. You passed out. All right,
Yadrsil is
Balthazar.
passed out on the floor.
Why do
Balthazar,
you
you
want
ready?
him woken up?
We want him to wake up as the water's falling on his head.
Oh, it's about to fall on his head.
Okay, so I go over there and tickle his nose with a feather. It happens
so-
laying on the floor.
All right, Jack. All right, so you tickle his nose with the door. You see his eyelids starting to flutter, and are you going to try to get out of the way, Jack? 'Cause-
Yeah, I'm doing a dodge big time.
All right, make a dexterity saving throw
Oh no.
with advantage
You should.
because you know it's
Man,
down.
are we ever gonna get on this ship?
No.
So, 21. All right, so
Well, you guys are doing all this shit.
you
in the
managed
bar.
to like dive underneath the bar, and what you see from underneath the bar is just like a waterfall of mud just coming right down in
no.
front of you.
Ah, yes.
Cool, nice view.
And the guy sitting at the bar is just soaked in this muddy water. Chunks of mud are like clunked into his like beard and like on his like clothing and stuff. And he's like, "Oh man, that's the 3rd time this week." Oh.
Yeah, you need to learn to control your liquor.
You know
Yeah,
what? Let's
like
do it
you do.
again. Have some Dragonborn whiskey. Here you go.
He's like, "No, I'm done." But hey, that guy's passed out. Why don't you pour a bucket of water on him?
Balthazar?
He's
Let's go.
Balthazar. Here we go.
He's pointing at Yadrsil.
No,
No,
yeah.
no,
Oh,
no.
yes!
No.
His ass passed out. Now that we understand his tradition.
I'm gonna go get it.
Yes, it is tradition.
Oh, it's tradition. Okay. Tradition. Here we go.
Oh man!
Tradition.
All right, so Rogar, are you gonna try to help him with that?
Oh, I'm doing it.
All right. So do another strength check to see if you guys can carry the bathtub.
Thought we did.
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
They, they,
Oh, they did. Okay, yeah. So yeah,
yeah,
so
use those
Take the other
ones.
roll.
No, use those ones.
you did it. Okay, so yeah, so you guys carry another bathtub full of muddy water to Yadrsil.
Where do you get all this muddy water? That's what I want to know.
And you look outside and it's dark and the tide has come in.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
so it's not hard to fill up a bathtub.
Yeah. So, bathtub of dirty water. Yadrsil is passed out on the like sitting at the bar, like with his head like down in the bar like this, and you guys pour this huge bathtub of water on Yadrsil. Yadrsil, you wake up and you're mortified. You're covered in mud.
I just don't.
You're soaking wet.
I turn into a bear.
But
Oh
at least
no.
I didn't tickle your nose with a feather.
Yeah, tavern brawl, baby. Here we go.
Well, I turn into a bear because I don't know why I got water thrown on me. So
Yeah, but how awake are you?
not that awake.
Yeah, and
So
so
you
it-
actually-
like it
You
looks like
actually
the bar
turn
goes.
into a cub.
The
Got
bar
it.
goes from like laughs and like mirth and stuff of like laughing about this elf getting just drenched in mud to like screams of fear, and everybody's like trying to run out of the door because this guy just turned into a bear.
And I'm looking around and saying, I think I need a bath, boys. So I'm actually gonna leave and go like play in the ocean as a bear.
Go run.
Alright.
in the mud.
Yeah.
So Yggdrasil goes out and swims in the ocean a little bit as a bear, gets all cleaned up.
And then I'm gonna head to the tent because I know that's where Wraith and Rodan are.
Where the
Yeah.
smart ones are.
The lame ones, the boring ones.
I show up and I'm a bear and I'm soaked.
And I'm going, what the hell happened to you?
Dragonborn
And he
whiskey.
shakes his bear like a wet dog.
I just tell him that Dragonborn whiskey is a hell of a drug.
Well, get your ass back here.
But
Get
it's
out
nice
of
in the tent.
I don't want a bear in here. Get back to yourself.
So yeah, I would.
I'd be careful of that tent. Rodan and Wraith pitched the tent together.
Oh,
FYI.
God.
Yes,
It
well.
is steamy in here.
Well, it's climate controlled because of the
Yeah.
tiny hut spell, but
Yeah, so it's
Oh.
nice. So yeah, I'm in there now as a normal person, trying to dry off and rest some more.
all right. And so yeah, you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to the tent. I've had enough fun.
Okay, so who's got the box?
I've got it.
All right.
Oh boy.
So-
I'm at the
are-
bar still.
Okay, so you're gonna be hitting up the bar some more.
Got it.
All
Give
right,
it to the
so-
bartender.
Yeah.
Let's just give it
So,
away.
You have a good night of drinking and partying and having fun. Are you gonna just try to stay up all night and pull a bender,
No, because
All right.
I'm not that dumm. So I head back to the tent with Balthazar, I assume.
or?
And
Balthazar, you going... Yeah, okay.
I say to Balthazar,
Jack,
know
what are
him-
you up to?
I already said I headed back
Oh,
before
okay.
them.
I
All
say to Balthazar, you do realize that we are now target for Yggdrasil.
Oh, that's okay.
That's okay? I'm okay with it, because we'll
Yeah.
just get him right back.
Yep.
All right. So
So I head back with Balthazar to the tent.
okay, so you guys go back to Rodan's tiny hut spell tent thing, and you guys. All right, so Rogar, you got the box. Are you gonna give it to somebody else and go to sleep, or because
I'm feeling pretty good, so I can stay awake.
okay?
Oh boy.
All right,
Yeah, I
so
wanna
you've got the
sleep.
box, and who else is anybody else gonna stay up with you, or are you guys gonna all just crash?
Yeah, Ray, you gotta stay up with them.
I've got all my
Going.
spells. I'll stay up for the first part of the watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
All right,
normally
so
one sleeping.
Rogar and Balasar both make Constitution saving throws to stay awake. Rogar, yours is going to be at disadvantage because you were drinking it up.
Oh, no. Come
Absolutely.
on.
17's fine.
Okay.
Okay, 17's
You
fine.
still made it.
Yeah. And so you guys, stay up, kind of laughing to each other about, pouring that shit on Yggdrasil, and managed to stay awake through the night. Nobody approaches the strange bubble-shaped object that you guys are staying in. People saw a guy turn into a bear, and now they're seeing this random bubble in town. They're weird shit's going down in Midtown tonight.
The biosphere. is what we call it.
Weird.
Weird
They're like,
shit.
What in the hell is going on over here?
So I look at Balls and I say, hey, let's play one more prank.
Oh, what you got in mind?
How many hours
let's-
has it been since I got back here? Because
let's,
I've been
uh,
meditating for 4 of them.
Let's tie Wraith and Rodan's feet together.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea.
Let's do it.
So Rodan, okay, so Rodan.
I have rope.
Okay, so you tie Wraith and Rodan's feet together, and while you're doing this, Wraith and Rodan are going to make a perception check with disadvantage.
Don't suck, Wraith.
Ooh, I don't know what that means.
Where's Rodan?
Oh.
There he is.
Wraith got it.
That should be pretty
Yeah.
good.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, holy shit! A 20 and a 1.
All right. So it was with disadvantage. Rogar and Balasar make a sleight of hand check with with advantage.
Sleight of hand, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, so Wraith, unfortunately, you did not wake up when they were doing.
Uh,
So, right now,
Yes.
Wraith and Rodin's feet are tied together. All right, and your 4 hours of your shift are done. So you're gonna wake up. I guess you're gonna wake up Wraith and Rodin, or
Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely.
No, we should let them sleep. Well, when we wake up, they'll wake up. So let's wake up Yad.
And
Wait.
Jack.
yeah. Well, Yadrsil was meditating, so yeah, he's done with
I'm-
his 4 hours
I'm
of
good.
meditation.
But we're not gonna tell Yad that we tied their feet.
Okay.
They're not gonna know.
They're gonna blame it on us.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting up.
All right.
So they have no clue what just happened.
Okay. So, yeah, Jack.
We're going to sleep.
Yep.
All right.
We're
so
I
gonna
you
give
guys-
the box. I give the box to Yadrsil, but hey, here,
All
take
right.
this.
all right.
Yadrsil is fully rested at this point, so he doesn't need to make any Constitution saving throw, and he can keep. Jack starts to fall asleep, but Yadrsil manages to kind of elbow him and keep him up. And nobody approaches the bubble while you're sleeping. And
Now,
while everyone's
I've been meditating for 4 hours on
Uh-huh.
my revenge prank because
Alright.
I wasn't happy. So I get
Holy shit! Food fights and pranks is
I-
what this.
I hand Jack a banana and I say, "Eat this," and I eat 2 bananas. So now I take these bananas and I'm like
peels?
tying. Yeah, I'm taking the peel and tying it slippy side down on the bottoms of their shoes. And I'm like, Jack, quit laughing. This is serious time.
okay. So
I don't-
Yadrsil.
I don't wear shoes.
On the bottom of your feet.
Okay. So Yadrsil, make a sleight of hand check with advantage because they're asleep, and Rogar Balasar make a perception check at disadvantage because you're asleep.
Perception.
Yeah.
With disadvantage, that one is not good.
you guys don't know anything.
Yeah. So you guys slept right through everything that was going on.
Oh boy.
And now we wait, Jack. Now we wait. Did we notice? Because, I would have been looking around at feet while I'm planning my feet. Did I notice
I
them
don't know
tied
if-
up?
Hey man, these guys' feet are tied.
Make a perception check, Yadrsil.
No. No. Fail. Fail.
No,
You
you
don't
didn't
notice
notice
shit.
anything.
Okay.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Oh, it's gonna be a mess in the
Oh.
morning.
Oh my god.
Okay,
So now
so-
the sun comes up, and as the sun's up, I'm gonna take our 2 cooking pots and start banging them together like wildfire.
And as you do that, Rogar and Balasar get up, make dexterity saving throws with disadvantage, both of you.
Oh boy.
Actually, Rogar, yours should just be a straight roll because
Yep.
of your danger sense.
Dexterity save.
Yeah.
Boy, you both. Holy
Okay,
shit,
well-
that's a nice roll.
Okay, so Balasar, unfortunately, since you were at disadvantage, you
Damn,
got
that
up
Sucks so bad.
and your feet go up like as high as your head, and you just fall on your back. Rogar, you jump up to your feet and you start to slip for a second, but you manage to catch your.
And
your
I
balance.
say, nice.
But then
work,
Wraith jumps up and trips.
All right,
because
well,
his-
Wraith, make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage, and Rodin's gonna do the same. All right, so
You didn't
Uh,
either.
yeah,
Disadvantage wouldn't have mattered.
so Wraith and Rodin get up.
Wow,
and-
with a 1.
Yeah.
Wraith and Rodin get up, and like they try to like stand up, and Wraith, you fall directly onto Rodin.
Yeah.
Rodin takes
Oh my god.
Oh god.
2 points of bludgeoning damage. And he's like, ow!
Dude, I am laughing hysterically.
And I'm like, Jack, we didn't do that. We only.
Yeah, do what?
How'd they fall down?
I'm over here.
We're innocent.
And I'm just screaming, what the hell is going on here?
Like, what the hell is it going on? This is amazing.
It must have been the mud people. They didn't like what you said about them.
Yeah, it must have been them.
It's
No,
okay.
It was the mud people. They can't get into this bubble.
It's okay,
Totally.
Shiny. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, Shiny Wood.
Oh, what am I hooked up with? Jeez.
That's hilarious.
Well, maybe the captain will be
like-
sober by now.
Rodin's like, I don't know which one of you did this to me, but Zargon's vengeance is a bitch. Let me just tell you that.
It was
Whoa.
Yaman's fault. I saw her.
Thank you, Rodan. Get
Sorry,
one in
huh?
for me,
He
too.
didn't do anything. What are you thanking him for? He like
Because
threatened the air.
he's yeah, well that threat's gonna go to whoever did
Like
it,
you,
and I'm
person
just
I
glad
don't
he's
know,
threatening.
person I can't see, don't know, can't hear. Zargon is gonna get you. What? Come on, what is this?
The wrath of
Yeah.
He's gonna pee
Well,
on you.
Are we gonna go actually fight something?
Oh, that's right.
We
we
just
gotta
We're
fought
not
each
even
other.
on the boat yet.
Let's get to the boat.
Well,
God.
Holy crap!
So
it was a
you
wild
guys,
night.
He's had enough of the
All right, so you guys
non-combat
get
stuff.
up and start piecing yourselves together.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to
Rogan is like
kick your
rubbing
ass.
his ribs, like he's gonna have a nice bruise from where Wraith just impacted on him. But yeah, you guys start walking over to the ship.
Yes. To see if
Alright,
the captain's awake and sober.
And,
It's
yeah,
over.
so the captain is a completely different man than the one you saw yesterday. He is alert. He's well put together. He's a very straight-laced elven man, and he's like, "I'm sorry for the display I had last night. It's not usually who I am, but
You should have
You
seen us at the
understand,
tavern in our tent.
I've already heard stories. I
Oh
didn't
my
hear
God.
about the tent, but I heard about the tavern. I heard you guys partook in the tradition of pouring muddy water on the passed out people.
I don't know what you're
Captain
talking
sir, Captain sir, have you met the famed shiny one that's with us?
He was
Have
like,
you met the shiny one?
wait, he points at Wraith and he's like, "That was you? Oh, you pissed them off bad."
Can we set sail now? Put this mud place behind us.
He's like, "We're already underway." making
It's messing up
preparations."
his shininess.
I don't think I want to visit this one again.
I spit on his shoulder and I kind of,
about. Okay,
spit
shiny
shine
one.
his shoulder pad.
Yes, yes.
All right,
There's
shiny one.
pauldron.
And
What's
I
this?
shake my head again.
Your
Oh
horse
my
is shiny
God,
one.
let's get away from this
Oh,
place. A
Shiny
kraken
one
would
wants to
be
go,
better
guys.
than
Let's
this.
go.
I'm
All
ready.
right. So you guys get on the ship and they start like hoisting the anchor, and they unhook the mooring rope. And well, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah,
Nope.
I heard a noise. I thought my mic went out.
it was
Okay.
me. I
Oh.
punched my mic on accident.
Oh,
He's so
So-
violent.
you guys.
He was going all Rogar on himself.
All right, so you guys are watching as these 4 blue-skinned elves are
Sea elves.
these blue-skinned elves that you don't know what they are because you're not metagaming. Um,
I don't know job out.
Are they? They're just out moving, doing the ship work.
I just happened to
they
look
are
at the compendium.
actually they are all casting spells into the sails, and you see walls of wind appear right behind where the
Cool.
sails are, and it starts to push the ship forward.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
That's
Yeah,
Can you guys do that to your farts? I'm just curious.
Yes, I do.
Oh my! Please, can we kill some stuff? I think he's losing his mind. He hasn't killed anything. I'm like, A week.
His sword is just dried up blood.
Dude, it's a scientific question.
It's an important
that.
thing.
Why are you guys so mad at me? Gosh,
Blue elves don't fart.
you don't know that.
Well, elves in general don't fart until I'm in bear form.
Yeah, but you guys are talking to the elves, and they seem to be ignoring you for the most part. They're just kind of doing their job.
Not
Well,
real
these
talkative,
guys are
are they,
boring.
Captain?
And the captain's like, yeah, they're not very talkative.
I had some questions for them, but they're not gonna talk. Do they talk more when they stop?
Once you're out to sea, they kind of lower the wind, like they're taking shifts doing the wind walls to keep the ship moving forward. There's 4 of them, and like 2 of them are doing it at a time. So you're free to try to talk to one of them that's not.
Are they in the so-called ice boxes, you put it?
No, they're actually like on the ship, and they occasionally go under deck and stuff for a little while. But they're actually just kind of like leaning up against the 2 that aren't on shift right now are just kind of leaning up against the one of the rails.
See, the icebox thing was a meditation thing, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, they were in there meditating, and it was frozen.
Well, they were just sleeping. When I meditate,
No, they were meditating.
when I meditate, do leaves and shit fly everywhere?
He said they were meditating.
Yeah, but I meditate.
All right.
Well,
are we
you're
sailing?
now- you're
Yeah,
now-
we're sailing.
Yeah, we're sailing.
Yeah, you're on the open sea at this point.
And so now we're arguing about everything else.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else to do for these 12 hours.
I think we should keep an eye to the sea.
I'm doing push-ups in the corner.
And I tell Shiny, your armor is blinding me. Look somewhere else.
Good
Yeah,
Lord, Shiny.
go stand in the shade.
I'm with mud people in this one. That was me.
I'm going to the back of the boat.
Well, that's good. Because now when we look backwards, all we'll see is a blinding light.
Yeah, and then, so you notice that one of the elves that is like standing up against the side has been just kind of like watching you in particular.
Is it a girl?
Nah, it's a dude.
Dang it.
Oh, man.
I thought they might want my body. Well, I guess I would definitely go over there and talk to them and see what they're doing. Try to figure out some.
Another.
Yeah, try to see if us intellectuals can have a conversation.
Intellectuals?
So,
I mean,
why are you trying to talk?
Because I've been dealing with these dragonborns all the time. Good lord.
So as you approach, one of them says, "You're a druid, aren't you?"
I am.
One of the wood elf druids.
Yep. Druid of the forest.
Interesting.
And
Yeah,
so
we mainly keep to the sea, but it's good to see a fellow druid. We don't see a lot of them out here.
yeah, I've never seen any like you before. You know, I live in a real small village. It's mostly been wood elves that I've dealt with. Seen some high elves in special places, but I know there's a bunch out here, and it's always good to see more druids.
Well, do you but what do you specialize in? What kind of druidic magic?
Well, I mostly, I've circle of the forest type stuff. So anything nature based, plant based, those kind of things are something I'm definitely into. But as for what I do with the group, I usually try to make sure everybody stays healthy and keep utility at the forefront. Keep my friends safe from whatever.
I can respect
Don't let him.
that.
Don't get him drunk, because he might turn into anything.
I am a lightweight.
Yeah, we mainly stick to wind-based druidic magic. We do other stuff too. We've got some healing abilities and stuff too. But we've kind of specialized in wind.
Just yeah, okay, great. Is that something that's trainable, or is that something like I've puffed a little wind here and there to knock out a lamp or a fire, small fire, but I'm not pushing a boat like this. This is crazy.
I couldn't help overhearing, but do you guys eat chili beans? I'm just curious.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
This is
Uh,
a question I'm dying to ask.
I've had some other kind of beans. I don't know if I've ever had chili beans.
No. I
But,
mean, when you guys when you feel that rumbling in your stomach, do you guys levitate? Like you just kind of or do you blast off? Do you just get an extra boost in your step? These are scientific questions that I'm dying to know.
Like I said,
How is
Bells,
that
our
a
intellectual
scientific question?
conversations were trying to be had.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
We've
But,
lost the intellectual side here.
Yeah, Giselle, do
I'm
you
trying to
have the
find
spell Wind Wall?
Wind wall?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think I have gust of wind.
That sounds similar.
I mean, it may be something that. I mean, it's something that I probably technically can
Gust of
cast.
wind with odor.
I've just never did or tried.
Okay, well, they actually teach you the ability to cast one wind wall per day without using a spell slot.
Oh, that's excellent.
Wow.
Whoa, hold on.
So yeah, so he's
Is
like, yeah,
that only for druids?
we could train you. This is going to be a few days to travel, so only thing I ask is if for some reason the ship is attacked, if you guys wouldn't mind taking care of it, because we.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we kill stuff for fun. That's what
Yeah,
we do.
yeah, we're
Uh,
ready to kill.
Is this a druid only thing?
It is a druid only thing, yes.
You got to be in the special circle, druid
You know any
circle.
sorcerer
That's right.
stuff?
We ain't got.
We're druids. We're sorry.
Killing it right now.
You got to be cool like me with the druids.
That's right.
Well, definitely, I
so-
would gladly train with you guys, and I'll even help take a shift on the boat once I figure out how to do it.
Okay, and so they go, they teach you the incantations and the motions you need to do, things like that.
Whoops,
Um,
fired it off.
And so you
Not
put
very
wind
good.
wall
You are a
into
beginner.
you put a wind wall into the sail, and they teach you. Yeah, so you now have the wind wall available to you for free once per day.
That's excellent.
Cool.
It's a cool one. I was reading about it. I like it.
All right. Guys, Rogar must depart.
Yeah. Well, just give me 1 second.
All right.
All right. So, as you guys are sailing, you guys take shifts, sleeping and whatnot and everything. And one morning, you hear yells from the crew on the ship, on the deck, like, "Hydra! Hydra! Hydra!"
Oh,
Here's our
Oh.
battle.
And that's
Yep.
where we'll pick up next week.
Uh-oh, we got
Hydra.
hydras.
All right, guys.
All
Y'all
right.
have fun. Thank you.
Sunday morning, 8
Sunday
a.m.
mornings.
Eastern. Everybody be there, be square.
All right.
Alrighty.
Thanks
Sounds
again,
good.
What does it even
Montresor.
mean?
This
Yes,
has been a
thank
fun
you.
one. This has been a real fun one.
This has been out there.
Best part is none of that was probably planned, huh?
Oh, of course not.
Absolutely not.
I
My God,
planned
it
it all.
started with a
You guys
food
would-
fight.
I mean,
Yeah.
I had like
Great,
the
man.
general idea of Mudtown in my, but I had no idea all that shit was gonna go down. No.